it's Marissa. Happy Monday. So I was halfway through my morning when I realized that today would actually be a very good day to film because I am doing a lot of behind the scenes kind of things and I kind of wanted to take you along. So I did not film the first half of my morning, but we are going to recap what I worked on in just a second here. I'm not a morning person. I like to kind of have like a slower morning. I honestly don't get ready until probably about like lunchtime if I have to go somewhere. I just did my hair and makeup, threw some laundry in the dryer, and I'm going to eat lunch soon, but quickly I'm going to recap you on what I finished this morning. And here's my checklist. So I had to do a couple random personal things this morning. And then I scheduled closing for my buyer and had to send him an email, which I'll show you my email template shortly that I use. And then I had to check on an appraisal and loan commitment, and Asta likes to crawl on my computer. You can't do that. No. Okay. So then I had to send an office survey and an email to the rest of our team because I do a little freelance work for the office, and then I also had to send a social media one. And then I worked on gathering some neighborhood reports for homeowners whose emails that I have in RPR, so I'll show you those in a second as well. I was going to do some social media scheduling for my own personal stuff, but I'm actually pretty ahead on that, and there were a couple of other things that were more pressing and kind of took priority over that, so didn't get to that quite yet. But then we have lunch, and then I'm going into the office to work on some things. Alright, so this is my email template that I use. I just put information for when closing is, date and time, and where it is, and then just some extra information, what to bring along with you. And then we go through what items are going to be included in the house per the offer to purchase and what is going to be removed. So that's usually just seller's personal property, but sometimes they'll take the washer and dryer with them. You want to make sure and be prepared. So I like to remind my buyers a couple weeks out from closing what is going to be left and what is not. And then I just put some information about the utility companies and how to switch that over. And then this was the other thing that I worked on this morning, which was the RPR neighborhood reports. So I have the zip code in here for certain clients that I have. And I also have like a bunch of different zip codes. But Nina, for example, it's kind of nice because it generates this entire report for you, puts your information on there. And this is something that I believe is offered through the National Association of Realtors. So we have access to RPR, which stands for Realtors Property Resource. So it goes through a bunch of neighborhood housing stats, it goes through demographics, just like walkability scores and livability scores, which is pretty cool. So it kind of tells people about the price and what's pretty common in their area, things about different comps. So it's about 10 pages long, and I am just sending this off to a few people this week, but I wanted to do a little more research on RPR and see if there's anything else I can do with this. So that's what I'm planning on doing this afternoon sometime. Chicken salad sandwich is what is on the menu today for lunch, so excited about that. And then I also have chocolate because I can't live without it. I could probably eat chocolate for every single meal or for breakfast every day, so I have to have a little bit of chocolate afterwards, but we're going to try to keep it to a minimum. And then I usually watch a show or something or a YouTube video while I'm eating, so I'm probably going to watch Emily in Paris today because I've been watching season 3. It's not my most favorite show ever, but it's just kind of like a light watch. So I've been liking that lately. If you have any recommendations for shows, leave them in the comments because I am in need. I also need recommendations for books. Currently, I'm reading The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but she wrote Big Little Lies, and I'm about halfway through. But I'm kind of bored, to be honest. I have a couple books that I got for Christmas that I'm a little more excited to read. So unfortunately, I'm just trying to get through this one so I can move on to the next. So if anyone has any really good book recommendations, leave those as well, please. And thank you. I have changed and updated my appearance, and I'm now On my way into the office to do a little bit more work. They have much better Wi-Fi there than I do out here in the boondocks. So I'm going in to get some things done, hopefully quicker than I would here, and just have a productive space. It's just nice to get out of the house every once in a while. Normally, on my way there, I would probably listen to like a podcast or something, but I'm actually gonna call my cousin. Hi, Michelle, if you're watching. So we'll probably be on the phone the whole time into Appleton, which will be about 20 minutes for me. I have changed locations now. I'm up in our front room because it's one of the only rooms that you can close the doors on. That's kind of smaller for like more of a one person or a couple people workspace. So I'm in here now so that I can talk to you and update you on what I've been doing this afternoon. So I'm just looking at my laptop here. I had a couple of things to post on Think Hallmark's social media. I do a bit of freelance work for them. So I run the company's social media and I had a couple things to catch up on from last week. So posted those. And then I squared away some things with my buyer. I scheduled closing this morning and everything is getting all wrapped up with a nice bow on it because we just got the loan commitment back, which is usually one of the last things that you get before closing. So pretty much everything is ready to go. All of our contingencies have been satisfied and we're pretty much all clear for closing. So that's really exciting. Closing isn't even for like over a week still. So we're way ahead of schedule. It feels really good. So I had to send a couple of things off to him and get some signatures from people and all that jazz, just a little bit of administrative work. So the next thing that I am working on is editing a video for one of our agents. We're doing this series on our company's YouTube channel called Business Highlights, where we feature local businesses each month. So you can go check that out. Our channel is Think Hallmark Real Estate or at Think Hallmark Real Estate if you're searching my handle. So I have the video transferred over onto my phone, which is just how I prefer to edit videos. So we're gonna edit this video on my phone and hopefully finish it today. And then hopefully I am going to have it done so that I can upload it here. I wanna schedule that today. It's going up end of January. Okay, so I'm currently having technical difficulties with the editing app that I use on my phone. We're gonna try to use something on my computer instead because that kind of worked last time that I edited. I prefer the app on my phone, but it's not working. So sad. And I was looking up some things about the app and unfortunately it says a lot of other people have had this same issue and my videos are playing everywhere else. So I think it's just the app. Thankfully, I guess it's good to know that all the video that I took is still intact and isn't a total loss or anything like that. So I'm just gonna have to edit it in a different software. Okay, so it is almost 5 o'clock. I'm finally leaving the office. Been here since about like 12:30. Usually I come for like a half day or so. I don't come in all the time. Really happy to just turn my brain off because I'm getting so frustrated because I never got the video editing app to work. I had to use a different software on my computer, and I hate editing on my computer. That was frustrating, but luckily it was only like a 6-minute video. It took me like over an hour to edit though. That was for the company. So now I'm just thinking ahead about editing this vlog, and let's all hope that I find a solution so that I do not have to edit a long vlog with a bunch of different clips. What I did with my video with Ryan actually was I saved, I went to go edit the video, but I really didn't do anything. I trimmed like a second off of the front, and then I saved it to my phone, and somehow that worked. So I really don't want to do that for every single clip. So we shall see what happens with that. I'm sure I will find a new app, or they will get back to me and the app will be better and it will just be some bug or something like that. But yeah, I am going to Jersey Mike's now to pick up subs for me and my friend Sammy. And then I'm going to head up to her house and we're going to watch a movie and eat subs together and hang out with her dog. So super excited about that. Hello, it is the next day. It's Tuesday, and obviously I didn't film a whole lot at my friend's house because we were just kind of talking, and we put in like 2 movies and just talked through the entire thing. So we really needed to catch up, and I just took some film of her puppy. So that was about all I got from last night. And then I on purpose did not end the video last night because it was like 10 p.m. when I got home. So I was like, I'll just end it tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed seeing what sort of an average Monday looks like in my life right now. But that is going to be it for this video, and I hope to see you for the next one.